Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. Yeah, price consolidates below resistance still. So still consolidating below resistance. And yeah, I mean, it's Friday. You know, it might be all the action we get today. We'll see. I mean, it is possible that Bitcoin continues to consolidate over the weekend. GALA then obviously as well. We have not yet seen enough price action to really conclude that a low has formed. Nothing really changed since yesterday's update. Only, I think it might have pushed a little higher than the previous high. So I cannot, of course, count that anymore as a 1-2 setup to the downside. But I mentioned to you that as long as we stay below resistance, really nothing changes. Because we need to break above that 50% FIB level. Could be a wave 4 still. Might even turn into something different, like a triangle pattern or so, even though that is becoming less likely now with the latest push higher. And I mean, some of these coins look more and more as if they have bottomed. Yeah, for example, we're covering also in the membership, we cover like other coins like WIF, for example. What else do we have? Ondo. I mean, some of them really look as if they've bottomed already, but it really depends, I think, on Bitcoin for the majority of coins at the moment. And most of these coins are still consolidating in a very corrective manner below resistance. And this looks now like a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly we get one more low. If one more low forms, I think we mentioned it in the last video, the key level to watch, the next lower key level there is at 3 cents. It's the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. That would be the next ideal target. The previous low formed a low at around 3.3 cents, the 50% retracement. And here the next low could send it down to the 1.618 extension of the A wave, very common target for a C wave. But it's done enough, you know, it's done enough. It's come down here into the support range, spent a bit of time there. This is what we would call a trend reversal area, where ideally the downtrend, the local downtrend that started on the 10th of March is reversing to the upside. And it would form a wave 1 then. That would be wave 1 of wave C. As soon as I see further evidence for that, I will let you know. I think Bitcoin's pattern seems to be the clearest at the moment. I mean, here, all I can see at the moment is a 3-wave rally that could lead to another drop. Even if we push above resistance, I mean, we could then explore the development of a diagonal pattern in wave 1. It's just not reliable, okay? But still, I will start to track upside in more detail if we get a break above that 50% retracement at 4.7 cents. I mean, that's the next main resistance level, right? Main Fibonacci resistance. And then what the price needs to achieve is also a break above the last swing high at 4.94 cents. So we covered what the price would do if there is another low, what the support areas are to watch. I think if there is another low, according to my current interpretation, it could really be the last low of this correction, which started on the 10th of March, before then a recovery starts in what would be wave C, after the B wave has bottomed here. A C wave, which is a 5-wave move to the upside, should unfold. Depending on how low we really go with that B wave, we can then calculate a target for wave C. I mean, I can give you a target range now based on the latest low, but the likelihood is that we might form another lower low possibly. If that is the case, I might have to readjust or at least recalculate targets. And one of the key levels I would normally watch is the 100% extension level of the A wave, and that's just measured against the latest low of the wave B. Again, if we make another low, this has to be adjusted, but at the moment that would point towards 23.5 cents. I take that level off the chart again because I haven't got a confirmed low in place, and if I forget to adjust it, then we'll always have it on the chart, and it might not be relevant in the end. But that's currently, that you have a bit of an orientation where things might be going. That's currently the key level, 23.5 cents. And the other ones are not so important right now. Of course, higher levels are always possible, further extensions. But this is sort of the next key level to watch. But only if the price is bottomed, if the price forms another low. See, it depends on where it lands then. It might drag it down to 18 cents or even 13.7 cents if the B wave is very deep. But yeah, that's what we can observe should the low be in. And then further resistances that need to be broken are 5.9 cents and 6.9, which is a structural resistance level. So we have to remain patient. Don't get too excited yet. It's Friday. It might be all the action we get. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, and please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.